Hey guys, and welcome to the YouTube channel Programming Knowledge. So in today's After Effects tutorial, we are going to see that how can we create some awesome animation through circle shapes. So with the help of the circles, we are going to create some of the animations. So we are going to create 3 animations today. First of all, we will preview them one by one. So this is our first animation. And our second animation is and this is our third animation. So these are the 3 circle animations that we are going to create today, and so let's see that how can we create. So as you all know, first of all we have to go to composition to create a new composition. Now you can name it anything that you want. I'm naming it circle animation. Now keeping a frame rate of 30 frames per second and a duration of 5 seconds, I hit OK. And the next thing that I'm going to do is create a background layer for my composition. So go to the layer area, click new and click solid. This will be a background layer, so I'm naming it BG, and you can keep it any color that you want and hit OK. Now go to effects and presets and search for an effect called ramp. You will find an effect called gradient ramp under generate, so take it and apply it to your solid layer. Now grab onto the anchor point at the top and change its position to somewhat here, and grab onto the anchor point at the bottom and change its position to somewhat here. Now you gotta change the colors. So for the start color, instead of black, I'm choosing a shade of red, a dark red or a maroon that you can see. For white, I'm choosing a lighter shade of red like this. The next thing we are going to do is add a text layer. So go to your text tool and click anywhere on your composition and type in any text that you want. I'm typing accent graphics. Once you are happy with your text, you can just go to align tab and align it to the center both horizontally and vertically. If you want to add some of the other effects in your text, then you can go to effects and presets and search for an effect called transform. You will find it under this dot, apply it to your text layer and change the skew value to a -15 and a skew axis to around 30 degrees. What we are going to do is just expand this text layer, go to animate and choose scale. Now just change the value of scale to a 0% and keyframe it, move forward to about 1 second in time and change the value of scale back to 100%. Perfect. Now once you're happy with your text animation, the next thing we are going to do is add the circle layers. So for that, what we're going to do is go here and turn on this title/action safe grid and grab onto your pen tool. Make sure that none of your layers are selected. Set the stroke width to around 15 pixels. Zoom in into your animation a little bit until you see that plus sign real big. Then click at the intersection of the 2 lines of the plus and draw a straight line just like this. The next thing that we're going to do is grab onto this shape layer and go to condense, shape 1, stroke 1. Here you will find an option called line cap. So change its type from butt cap to a round cap. Go to add in shape layer 1 and add a repeater. Now expand this repeater and change the amount of copies to a 15. Then expand this transform repeater 1. Change this X position to a 0. Rotate it. Increase its rotation until you see a perfect circle forming here. If you find any difficulty seeing it, you can just zoom in your animation, and for a clearer look you can just turn off your text layer for a second. Now once you have achieved a perfect circle, go to anchor point and increase its Y coordinate like this. Now and the next thing that we are going to do is keep on increasing this X distance and align it to the center both horizontally and vertically. Now what we are going to do is we got to animate our shape layer that we have just created. So for that, what we're going to do is hit S to bring up scale, change the value of scale to a 0%, keyframe it, and move to the very next frame, change the value of scale to 100%, then hit R to bring up rotation, keyframe the value of rotation at 0 degrees, move forward a few seconds in time to about 2 seconds, and change the value of rotation to 180 degrees. Now if we just preview it, so that's how our animation is created, and this was the first animation of the circle. Now we can just turn it off to create other animations. We have turned its visibility as off. For the next animation, what we're going to do is make sure that we have an ellipse tool and make a circle by holding on to the shift key. Now if you want, you can just increase the stroke width. I'm keeping the stroke width to around 40 pixels. Now move forward to where your text animation is almost complete, that is around 15 frames, and just drag this layer so that it starts at that point where the text animation is complete. Now what we are going to do is just go to ellipsis 1 in the shape layer 2. Here you will find an option called stroke. Keyframe the value of stroke width at 40. Move forward to about 15 frames in time and change it back to a 0. So if we just preview it, then it looks somewhat like this. Collapse this ellipsis 1, click on it and duplicate it. Then we are going to just create multiple copies of this ellipsis 1 at different places. Now if you want, you can just decrease the size of some of these ellipses like this, or you can just increase the size of some of them. That's totally up to you, but you have to create multiple copies of them. And if you want, you can just grab on to go to this shape layer, hit U to bring up the keyframes, and you can just offset some of the keyframes here and there so that it appears that these layers or these circles are appearing at different intervals in time, which also helps in producing a cool effect. So once you're happy with it, you can just go to the very first frame and preview your animation. So this was our second animation technique with the circles, which again looks pretty good. So for that, again we have to turn off the visibility of this shape layer. Again we have to go to the ellipsis tool and keep the stroke width to around 15 pixels this time. Then holding onto the shift key, we have to make a circle that completely covers this text. So once you are happy with your circle, you can just align it to the center both horizontally and vertically. Now this is the circle that I'm happy with. Now just expand the shape layer, go to add and add a trim paths. Now you can just expand this trim paths, go to the very first frame where your animation is just starting, change the value of start to 100%, keyframe it, move forward about 15 frames in time, change the value of start back to a 0%, move backward to about 5 frames. Now keyframe the value of end at 100% and moving forward a few frames, just keyframe the value of end to a 0% again. Now if we just preview our animation, then it looks like this, which is looking good, but we have to go to ellipsis, stroke 1 and change the line cap from butt cap to a round cap. The next thing that we are going to do is just grab onto this shape layer, duplicate it and increase its dimensions a little bit. Now you gotta change its stroke width a little bit. I'm keeping it a 6 and offset it by a few frames in the timeline. Again duplicate it. The same process needs to be followed here also. Increase its dimensions and keeping its stroke width to around 18 pixels. Offset it a little bit in time. And the next thing that we are going to do is just preview our animation from the very first frame. So that's how it looks. Now these are the basic animations that we have created using basic circle shape. And I hope you all have enjoyed this tutorial. Keep watching the YouTube channel Programming Knowledge for more such tutorials. Till then, goodbye.